Hello my fit friends and welcome to today's Ironman recap video. Before you get started into watching the footage of race day, I wanted to take a minute and say thank you to all of the people who made this day possible for me. Namely, my spouse, Dave, and my kids, and my friends who trained with me along the way. This would not have been possible without the support of all of these people. Dave was amazing at making sure I got enough sleep, that I was fitting in my training, for not asking anything of me on training days that would take me 5 hours. When I was tired and wanted to sleep, when I needed to get a massage, when I needed someone to rub out my legs, when I was hungry and needed french fries. He didn't complain ever. And he was so cute with making the kids their Iron Mom t-shirts so I could find them easily on race day. My kids for being out there all day watching and spectating, which is an event in its own. So without further ado, I hope you enjoy the race day footage and I'll chat with you again after.
Okay, you guys want to get a feel for what's really going to happen here? They're swimming down past all of those buoys and back.
Mom's got it. She's got this one.
The tide is high. 20 times longer than the Olympics. That's the exact same backpack as mine.
30 seconds, 30 seconds. Wait for the sound of the cannon, gentlemen. And good luck. Have a great day out there. And there they go. The 2019 Ironman 70.3 Coeur d'Alene is underway. Here come our women's pros. Let's hear it for them.
Looks like it.
Good luck out there, athletes. Looking good. Let's see some smiles today.
Sure.
I'm pretty sure. She's getting out right now. She's getting out of the water right now. Yeah, look, she's right there. Isn't that her? Is it just me?
That's too much. Right where?
Right there. Go, Mom! She's right there. That's her.
Go, Mom!
Go, Mom! Woo! Cameron! Cameron! Go, Mom! Woo! And she's gonna come back down. Go, Mom! Woo! Alright, are we gonna run?
Yell for it, right here. Go on!
Their legs feel like jello.
How you feeling?
Nice job.
Throw it. You got it. Go.
I'm just trying to stay cool. It's very hot.
California, Daryl Fishman, 61 years young. You did it, Daryl. And Jen, you did it. Greg Scales from San Jose, California, a first-timer. Village Kansas.
Go, Mom!
First-timer. Lenny Moore from Puyallup, Washington.
Woo!
Christy.
Hi! I don't feel good. I want to sit down.
Okay. I got a chair in the shade over there. You want to go? Can you make it up?
Hey friends, I might have overheated a little bit. Very nauseous, very high heart rate. My face is very tingly, so I'm laying here in the shade with a cold water bottle on my neck. Total finish time 6 hours, 32 minutes. I'm completely exhausted. So proud of myself. I thought I did awesome on the swim, really well on the bike. The run was very hot and hard. I'm proud of myself for not ever stopping. I always kept moving forward, even if I had to walk. I cramped pretty bad from about miles 8 until the end, but pretty proud of myself. glad to have it done. I'm really hot. I teared up a little bit at the finish. I was so happy to see my family right there at the finish line, and they called my name as I crossed the finish. Just so proud of myself, there's no words to express like the culmination of all of the hard work and, you know, the sense of accomplishment that you get from that. So thanks for hanging with me on this journey. I'll check in later when I feel better.
Mama's done with her half Ironman.
Oh my gosh.
Tell folks how you're feeling.
Oh.
Actually grab the kit.
I'm feeling better. I'm not as nauseous. I ate some food. Cooler. So we're gonna go back to the hotel and I'm gonna take a shower because someone's stanky. This is what a 4:30 a.m. wake up call and playing in the lake all day will do to you. At least when you're 7 years old. When you're 14 years old, this is what it does to you. Oh, so cute. Oh my gosh.
It's time to wake him up, right? We need dinner.
When we decide what we're doing for dinner, we will wake him up, even though I know I don't want to.
You did an amazing job. We're very proud of you, and it's amazing how much you've relaxed since the race finished.
Yeah.
Okay, so the kids commented on that also. How long have I been tense for?
I would say at least the last 2 weeks.
The last 2 weeks I've been tense.
Yeah.
Wow. So what does me tense look like?
It's you pretending you're not tense.
I've never seen me tense. So I just want to know what it looks like. Tell the viewers what it looks like.
Well, you're a little shorter than everybody else. You're not as smiley.
Every little thing seems to bother you.
Yes.
I'm agitated.
Oh man.
You're very agitated.
As you guys can tell, I did finish the race. So leading up to it, I was nervous about the swim because I've never swam that long continuously, and I have panicked in an open water swim in a race many times. There's something about an open water swim that kind of gets in your head if you're not used to it, and because the weather here in Idaho was so cold leading all the way up to race day, I only got in 2 very short open water swims, like 500 yards each. Nowhere near the almost 2,200 yards I was gonna have to do that day. I did have one moment of panic at about 200 yards in. I turned for a breath and I got a huge wave of water down my throat and I choked. But I just rolled over on my back, tried to like cough it out, breathe for a second, forced myself mentally to get over it, or it was gonna be a really long, crappy swim. Got out of it really fast, and the swim was amazing. I have spent a lot of time on my bike, so I am very comfortable on my bike. It just felt like home. I guess it could be described as hard. There's about 3,000 feet of elevation gain on the bike course. It's a lot of really big rollers and 2 very large, several mile climbs. But I feel like I had prepared well. Overall, it was good. My butt and legs were starting to cramp towards the end of the bike. I was fatigued for sure. Barely walk. My butt was totally cramped. Tried not to think about the fact that I had to run 13.1 miles after being out there for 4 hours already, and the fact that it was 80 degrees outside. It was kind of a magical experience, and even though the run was difficult for me, I really tried to absorb the energy of the day and all of the people, which was amazing. I have done so many of these races, there's always a point that you question why you're there. I knew there would be a moment in this race where I would ask myself, why are you doing this? Why do I willingly suffer? In this moment is when a race like this for me in Ironman determines who you are, because your body will adapt, but how strong are you mentally? Can you push past the pain? Can you make yourself keep going when all you want to do is lay down and stop? We are our own worst enemy because you are capable of so much more than you think you are. And if we would just get out of our own way, you would be amazed at what you can accomplish. And so I went into this race knowing that it was going to hurt. I would hit this moment and not want to continue. And I did, and it happened on the run, forced my body to keep going. My mind kind of zoned out. Maybe if we spent more time appreciating ourselves and less time underestimating ourselves, we would do amazing things. I hope you've enjoyed coming along with me in the journey. It was a long 6 months and there were a lot of days that I did not want to get out there and train. It was the consistency that got me through that race and made most of it quite enjoyable. So thank you so much for joining me today and all of the past videos about this race. Don't worry, I have more races coming up. If you guys enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Once again, I love you guys so much. Thank you.